your 18-year-old's going there after work at 18, 19, 20, getting familiar with everyone, but him is purposely getting familiar with these new kids. Why? Because he's been here 3-4 years. His custom base is standard. It's always the regular people. So he's getting a certain wage. He's got greedy, developed an addiction himself. So he's thinking about making his wages go bigger each week. And now you've got this group of workers just come in. Local lads, got the job, let's go and have a bevy, bang, every Friday in there. A year or two later, he's moving on them. Yeah, happy Christmas. Have that for nothing. Come in here, have this. Happy New Year. You know, a few months on them, and then bang, your kids are buying it. And then you know the results. And these kids aren't criminal. The kids who are in the criminal world just end on it like 14. Why? Because there's no structure. There's no purpose for them. They're just getting up when they want, going on the streets, smoking a spliff, getting on a bike, doing favours for everyone. On a Friday and Saturday, mixing with the 18-year-olds who are on the AO. It's just a nasty sight for me. It's horrendous. But it's attacking everyone. Everyone now. TV stars, sports stars, your ma, your dad, your sister, your brother, your kid. Everyone is fucked off some substance. And if they're not fucked off and legal, some are on medication. And if some are straight, they're fucked off the daughter or the kid who's causing murder because they're fucked off drugs. And no one gives a fuck really. Everyone's just allowing people to pump the shit into our community still. Yes, Claire. And as I say, look, Ricky Hatton always bigs his mates up off the estate. And Ricky Hatton always says, I always felt that I was leaving my mates behind. So when I get home, when I get a break, I just go round the pub and chill with them and have a drink. And that's really where the shit went wrong. And this is what I'm explaining to you.
It's going to be walking free, and it's free to travel anywhere in the world after this.
You know, when you're in a group, this is an element to this. Look, you know where I've been screaming about group thinking? You've got an element to this with this. Because see that pull? You see where he's saying to himself, oh, I felt like I was leaving the group behind. My mates, basically. I felt like I was leaving the group behind. So I felt like they were talking about me behind my back and blah, 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 and I just had to go round and let them know, whatever. Feeling dead insecure because he weren't with his mates. That's the point I'm making to you. Now, if you let your kids and your girls continue to grow up in this group mentality, always only secure because they've got mates around them, and then years later, the mates disappear, get boyfriends, marry, go there, go there, go there. If your kid doesn't do the same or hasn't got the same capability or the same financial backing or whatever, they get isolated. If your boy is on the street with this group and he's isolated in this little gang, and as they grow up, they start getting into little petty crimes, and some will go a little bit worse because it's a slow process or a fast one. So your kids in this gang, they'll start doing petty crime. It might take him ages to go, but Darren over there has gone from petty crime to kicking a door in like a month. So what happens? He gets took out, and now there's three of them. But they can't mix with them over there, like Swan group. So now the other two get back out warm, but another one's gone. And as they're getting older, all of a sudden, he's gone, he's being cut there, and then your kids just what? Can't mix with them down there, why? Because God enemies. It's just the group thinking's bad. Honest. Your kids, when they haven't got the group with them, what they want is a dog. when these lads, the mates go to jail and all this shit, and they're still out on the street, because you've got some half-decent kids, and then you've got the violent ones who go in and out of prison. It's the half-decent kids that are isolated from the whole community, sometimes the whole city, just because they've been mixing with these kids on their estate all their lives. They can't mix with no one. So you see them walking around with dogs. That's covering their insecurity of their mates being absent. So you see all these fucking lads with dogs. The main reason they've got these XL bullies and these fucking... It's because they're insecure. And it passes over into knife crime. Passes over into knife crime as well. Ignore the trolls. That's what they want. You know who it is, don't you? It's the key word, you see. Key word in that was boycott. I've never used boycott before until I done a post saying boycott Stephen Yaxley's protest. Little creatures there twisted somewhere, innit? On a black account. I've seen the state of them. How are you, Sassy? Wings of love. He just proved my point, didn't he? You know, I've been screaming. And everyone's been... I said, alright, sound. Just don't go. If you go, be safe. And then look what it was. Unite the kingdom. Or fuck a quarter of the country off. You've got Muslims in Wales, Muslims in Scotland, you've got Muslims in England, Muslims in Ireland, you've got Muslims all over the fucking gap in this country. Every kingdom, because that's what it means. Kingdoms, Wales, Scotland, England. Do you see who you give the stage to? That was all deliberate. Nothing to do with freedom of speech. So you know what I've been saying to you, right? There's fuck all wrong with the freedom of speech. You've got freedom of speech, what he's all screaming for. You've heard me screaming, he's just on a fast one making dough on the back of the freedom of speech shout. The only reason they're screaming that is so they can continue to scream what was getting screamed on the stage. That's hate speech. It does. That is. You see what happened on that stage is why a type of law needs to be coming in which does represent Islamophobia, because that was pure hate. That's the most hateful I've seen one. That protest there on the fucking what he's just out there, that's the most hateful one I've seen ever. I've never seen nothing so aggressive and so provocative. I know what it is though, in my little far-fetched way of thinking. If you open your mind up a little bit, you can all see the let's just have it right, the Islamification of most departments in government, can't you? It is what it is. There's a change happening. Whatever happens, happens. But what I'm saying is, you can see the Islamification of the United Kingdom and Europe, can't you? It's quite obvious to see, isn't it? Right, so what we've got now is there's a far-fetched understanding that you've got a group of people from Netanyahu's clique pushing this division between Christian and Muslims, and because they've got control of everything, this immigration shit and this Muslim influence is designed to rile up Christians and have Muslims and Christians going at each other, right? Just bear with, it's not a hateful thing, it's an observation. So, all of a sudden, you actually, 6 months before, he's screaming about what we wanted to scream about, young girls getting damaged up and down the country. He goes to jail, he gets out 12 months early because Elon Musk gets his team involved and gets him out. He's then given the opportunity to have this platform, calling it a family event. He's hijacked Christianity as soon as he's got out of jail. He's got a rosemary bead on and he's screaming Christians and da-da-da-da-da-da-da, right? Now when he gets on that stage, that's a Christian event. It's an extreme Christian event, that. That's why you had all these other Christians from Poland and all these places. And then you've got Elon Musk coming in. And it doesn't matter if he's arm reach from Trump. They're still best mates. It doesn't matter if they're at arm's length at the moment. So, whatever strategy. So what you've got now is all Muslims, all immigrant Muslims, all Muslims around the world getting access to that. And they all think now that all Christians in this country are like that shower of shit on the stage. And whether you like that or not, majority of the Muslims born and bred in the country will be on it. But the Muslims that have come in the last 10 years, and the last 5 years, and the last couple of years, will be thinking, do you understand what I'm saying to you? He's created divisions against Muslims and Christians off that. It's what he's doing. That's what I feel. That's what I feel he's doing. That's his agenda there. You can see it. It's all over the fucking stage, mate. Why the fuck are they ripping a Palestine flag up? Think about it. Why are they putting a Palestinian flag next to whatever flags they fucking was? Why is he done? Why has he gone round the laws? You know, if he could, in this country, you know, if him and Tuft and his little circle of people on that stage could have, in this country, ripped them flags up and said what them people said about Islam, he would have done it. What he's done there is gone round the corner to get what he would have done himself done by people from somewhere else. Do you understand what I'm saying? So he couldn't be arrested straight after. So we couldn't get nicked. He had all mouthpieces for what he wanted to say, basically. It's horrendous, mate. It's fucking horrendous, mate. I can't believe he got away with it. I can't believe... Well, I can. I can fully believe why the authorities will let him do that. Yeah, therefore. It's the same firm, innit? It's the system, innit? The establishment, and he's part of it, whether he's like that or not. Listen, doesn't matter how many numbers was there. 80% of them never got to see what was fucking happening on that stage. And you know what they did? They would have fucking left. It's what he's done. He's got all them numbers there, like they're all Christians, and then he's put that on the stage, and that just looks like there's millions of people that feel like the shit that was coming out on that stage, and that's what he's done deliberately. He's a fucking rat, mate. Honest to God. I just can't. Wow. Wow. I've not seen anything hateful from any protest since I've been born. Honest. There's not one. Who are them people Why has he got people from New Zealand ripping flags up?
Find out which British teenager made history.
Where's the other Christian communities coming out and saying, whoa, that doesn't represent Christianity? He does not represent Christianity. How come no one's like backing it off? It is what it is, mate. I've been reaching out to communities for ages. Doesn't matter what community you're from. You might relate to this shit. Go over there. You're part of the problem. Us that are not liking this division that's starting to tear us all to fucking pieces. We, as a unity, a group of people that came together to hold our own events, have our own speakers, get our own attraction, wave our flag with proud fucking strength, but we're not divided. What images do you want going out around the world? Do you want white lads, black lads, Asian lads, Chinese lads, Indian lads, any dress sense, any religion, all there waving a flag, eating food, listening to people speak about unity, positivity, shaking hands you've never shook before? Do you understand what I'm saying? That's what needs to happen. We see all these boss events. You know, you'll have a Sikh event, Big John's event. You'll have that in Cannon Hill Park. That's fucking great. I've been there a few times. Then you'll have Muslim events all over the place when it's Eid and stuff like this. You'll have your Christmas events. You'll have all this. We all do mix on these holidays. You do go in restaurants and eat food around Eid. You're probably giving it. Same when you go to these other, you're giving it. This is what it's about. But only a few years ago, I always go. Why? Because this is where I live. This is the culture I'm in. It's fucking great. All you got to do is unify. So these divisionalists, and they're popping up from all communities. Obviously, he's had a foothold. How the fuck he's been put on that stage is obvious. The people haven't. The media have. And his financial backing has. That's why he's got the stage. It's took them quite a long time, but he's there.
How is it that Peter Mandelson got appointed in the first place?
So there's people within our communities. I know I'm a bit stuck. Why? Because I carry this message: choose a life, not a knife. And the people that would help me in Liverpool establish this sort of fucking unity event can't, because the minute they align themselves to me, all them horrible pieces of shit, the gangsters, the organised crime groups, the drug dealers, they just start targeting anyone that gets on board with me. So it's hard for me to just go bang and make loads of money and go, look, here's a big event, come together. I just can't do it. I haven't got the finances. That's all. But there's loads of people out there in white communities, black communities, and like I said, Indian communities, Asian. It doesn't matter. If you want this country to be a nice place for your children, if you want your kids to be able to walk down the road, go to the same education places, go to the same eating places, go to the same shopping centres, without getting a little bit intimidated, we've got to start bringing the men and the women together. That's how it works. If we can mix, the kids will mix. If we can't mix, the kids will never mix. It gets worse with the kids. It's fact, isn't it? So you got to start screaming about unity. And instead of getting caught up, look, push them aside. He doesn't represent us. He's waving the flag like he represents it. Every flag, Welsh, Scottish, Irish, doesn't matter. He's waving it on a stage. He's got millions of people turning up to this event under the influence. It's a family event. 3-4 weeks, family event, family event, family event, family event. Everyone turns up. Unite the Kingdom event. Where the fuck did that come from? Fooled hundreds of thousands of people there. And hundreds of thousands of people never got access to that stage. And I'm telling you fucking now, if they would have seen what was going on that stage, they would have left. You would have been left with a fucking nasty bunch. Honest.
Is commissioning a new review from Toby Young,
So Unity.
head of the Free Speech Union, on how we can protect free speech in our country. So I think it's very, very important we see it through that.
Give the people of Unity a stage. We're just seeing people of division getting the platforms, getting the attention off the media, getting the attention on social algorithms. There's loads of boss people in the Sikh community who aren't after ego, who aren't after the name, who aren't after this, like the majority out there. The only reason I'm out here is because I deliver a message, choose a life, not a knife. In that process, I've been getting cancelled out to fuck. I respond to them people that are trying to cancel me. That's why I look a little bit fucking scatty out here. But I've got a purpose on here. I'm not on here for ego. I'm not on here for none of this bullshit. I'm on here to have my shout on what the fuck's going wrong in this country, to be honest with you. And it all stems from choose a life, not a knife. That's why I'm getting concerned in everything. Why the youth? That's it, at the end of the day. The youth. He's influenced a load of youth. We've influenced none. Why? Because we're not screaming unity. So you got him over there radicalising generations of young lads from his estates, our estates, up and down the country basically. More up north. Helps with the north and south divide, doesn't it? A lot more up north than what there is past the Midlands, supporting his little fucking narrative. But the point I'm making is, if you've got these events happening every 3 months, which he's doing, you're getting more young teenagers involved, which you're seeing. If there's not an alternative, if you're not, let's just call it, I don't like to call it radicalising, because that's what they're doing, but similar. If you're not getting the youth involved with events of unity, well then you're not creating any kids in the future who are establishing unity in your communities. You're just going to have all these little, eventually all falling over into it, and it'll be one big division. These communities won't know what unity is.
Thank you very much. Let's speak now to GB News' political
You need to. Anyway, it just needs to happen. It just needs to happen. Honest. I'm not reaching out to the criminal networks, mate. I'm not reaching out to yous that are affiliated to organised crime groups. I don't give two fucks about yous. Yous aren't arsed. You're just on money, fucking money. Yous are all scumbags. I'm reaching out to the proper people who's worth all the fucking lives, who can see what the fuck's going on, who have got a major interest in your kids' upbringing in this country. This is who I'm reaching out for. I'm appealing to you to fucking start getting to. I don't have to be involved. I'm just encouraging it. I'm inspiring it. Do you understand what I'm saying? Come together. Put fucking. I'll raise funds to do an event. But you just need to come together and let's fucking get it done. Anyway, that's all I can do is appeal. And that's what I do. If I could do any more, I would be. If I was in a better position in life, I'd be doing a lot better things for this message and our communities. But at the moment, all I can do is scream and shout. And there's reasons for that. When you're getting cancelled and your only way of employment is on social media because of your notoriety, your past, your criminal record and the dangers towards yourself, when you get cancelled, you're not allowed to earn a living. You're just not people know you can't earn a living. Why? Because you're not your money. It takes you a while to get your platform monetised. Then you start getting a steady little stream of, doesn't matter how much it is, you've got a steady stream coming in, so you can plan, you can plot, you can start building. And then it gets shut down. You're fucked. Why? Because you've got kids to feed.
Lucy Powell, who was
So the little savings you have got, it's going because you've got kids to feed and they're not under the same roof as you.
that deputy leader,
So it's fucking.
that her and Burnham could prove to
I'm not poor.
a challenging duo.
I've got everything I need here. I've got a roof over me. I've got heating, bed, fridge, shower. I've got what I need. But I haven't got what I need to make a difference to the mind of the youth. All I've got is a voice, me passion, me wisdom, me strength. That's all I can give. And I'm giving it for hours every day across social media when I'm not cancelled.
Back to France are set to take place.
Choose a life, not a knife.
Part of the government's one in, one out in France.
That's what I represent.
Staff are expected to
Where does it come from, this?
on
Do you really know where it came from? It came from me going to unalive myself.
Very good morning to you, Mark.
That's where this came from. Choose a life, not the knife.
Today.
It went into knife crime when knife crime started elevating. Then into gun crime. Then into organised crime. And I'm stuck there. And that's why I'm getting all this fucking hatred. Majority of my hatred's been coming off
We're not getting confirmation from
them little free squirts.
there is a certain nervousness seeing what happens
What you seen attack me in the last few months.
flights to take migrants off to Rwanda during the Conservative.
But I'm still here, doing my thing.
Were scuppered at the last minute by
And if I can appeal to use
court appeal.
real people out there
Concern that
who are considerate towards the environment the youth are getting raised in. You're seeing it. You're seeing the damage. If we don't start bringing young girls and lads together from our communities, it's always going to be horrible. You're always going to have violence. You're always going to have racial. You're going to have all this bullshit. It's a valid point anyway, and I'll just keep screaming it. How are you, Tony?
Let's see just how
I'd love to have it in Liverpool.
challenges, if they do happen, we expect them.
As I say, it would happen in Liverpool,
They are, we know of course.
but it's the wrong time for me
The lawyers are
to do anything in that little space. But it's not for others. It's the wrong time for me, but it's not the wrong time for others. Because by the time I'm able to, the situation's 10 times worse. So there must be a scouser out there who's just like me. I mean, better than me. Probably not got a criminal record. Probably worked all your life, got your fucking head on a fucking... Do you understand what I'm saying? You might have the opportunity to go, you know what? I'm going to fucking do this.
That's what you need to know.
Don't even have to have me involved, mate. So you can bring
Expect warm spells.
people who aren't criminal but don't speak because their mates are criminal. You can bring them sorts of people on board, can't you? And make it more
Good morning, welcome to a GB News weather update.
sponsored, supported.
Strong winds today, there is a nettle between
So you can have more food for nothing.
and Wales.
So you can have...
With the best spinning sunshine
Anyway,
across the south.
I'm just thinking a bit too far, aren't I?
Gusts up to 60 to 70 miles per hour is possible. We'll hold on to frequent showers across the Northern Ireland, Northern
Ignore the trolls, people.
Wales as well, merging to give
I'm screaming about unity.
rain light by
What do you think's going to happen?
Scotland, but it's the south of England that holds on to some sunny spells, but blustery showers
Hey.
rushing their way through. Highs here of 8
What do you think's going to happen?
degrees, but feeling rather cool in any heavy downpours and with the strong winds. So
Look who I'm talking about.
evening, there'll be some
You got a rotten little coke fiend
across the northern
called Stephen Yaxley.
Scotland, but still holding
Look at the division that he's just created there on that one day.
showers, especially across
Look at the lies that he told
the northern parts of
the majority of them women
with the odd rumble
and men who were grandmothers, mothers, dads. Loads of them went thinking this is a family event, freedom of speech. Loads of them went thinking can't even get a doctor's appointment, the public transport is shit. They've all gone there with that because it's a freedom of speech family event. So they're going, wow, we've got an opportunity to say we're not happy because the hospitals are rammed. We're not happy, whatever. Do you understand what I'm saying? So he's got them all there on that narrative that you can have a shout if you're upset about anything, can you come and talk about it? And when they've got there, it's just a far right extreme event, and I haven't seen anything like it in this country.
More of a calmer day out there.
And the police have done nothing.
Hazy from the west, highs up to 18 or 19 degrees. Bye-bye.
The shit that was getting said on that stage is unbelievable in this country, in this day and age, considering you're getting people put in jail for mad posts. You've got a group that's being labelled a terrorist organisation, so they arrested 900 people, most of them nans and granddads. A few weeks later, in the same city, you've got a stage smack bang in the middle of London with people ripping flags up and screaming for murder, screaming for violence. You got the richest man, he can't be touched. Why? Because he's done it via video link and it looked AI. I think that's how he's getting away from breaking UK laws, using an AI figure.
Very good. There's a couple from Milton Keynes who brought a card machine to their...
I'd be lying.
Like a tappy machine, set this card. And it said, don't be tight, pay for our flight. And they were asking
Anyway.
to pay for their honeymoon. Yeah. I would like to know that.
The flame's lit, innit?
Do people like that? That they were being that...
I'm not the only one screaming unity. There's other people out there who are screaming unity, but then don't like people with criminal backgrounds, or don't like people who come from a certain past and shit, so it's not really unity.
I think because a lot of people live together now before they're married, they already have that.
So you'll have people off rich estates screaming unity,
Need cash to
but not involving the poor estates. That makes sense? And you're going to have all these divisions, aren't you? But we've always made the difference. Doesn't matter what the rich people do, they only got rich on the back of us. So we're the ones with the real pull. Us in our communities, if we do things for unity, fuck them. You're always going to have the poor, and it doesn't matter who you are. If you're not in the echelons of eating, if you're not getting educated in them places, if you're not living in crime-free cities and places around the country, you're not one of them. If you've got a decent 5-bedroomed house on that estate in Birmingham, you're not one of them. If you've got a nice apartment in the city centre, you're not one of them. You're one of us. Whether you like that or not, you're poor. Yeah, you might have all this money and millions off your businesses and shit like this, but you know, if you've got 3 million now, when you die it's gone down to 1.5. You know that, don't you? So we're all fucked. We haven't known what we're fucked for until the last couple of years. You know, we're like economic slaves from birth. I'm not going to start going down that path again, but basically that's what you are. Think about how much you pay the government, and think about the effort that you put in. Does it seem balanced? Not, is it? And this is when some of them get 150 grand a year to work 3 days a week. What do you get a year for working 5 days a week and neglecting your children? It is what it is, people. You need to like wake up. The only way that people can make a difference is if we unify. If we keep on letting protesters like him, because that's what he is, he's just a protester. He's nothing special. He's just a protester. Do you get what I'm saying? That's all he is. He's a hateful little protester. Trying to call a protest a family event, he's just disgusting, mate. The way he's made this country look is horrendous, you know. Can you not see what he's done? Yeah, what if I said, right, say if I started screaming with my group and had the media putting it out there for me. and I had social media to wash with it for me, and I was saying to all people, come, I've got yous all 10 grand. Every one of yous come, I've got yous all 10 grand. Right? 1 million come just like that event. And yous all come. And then give you a note with 10 grand written on it. You'd be fucking fuming, wouldn't you? Every one of you would be fuming, wouldn't you? Alright then, so what have your ma told you? Say your mum, and there's 100 sons, just say. And your ma said, come on boys, I'm going to a fighting event. Because you're all interested in fighting and you want to have your say in fighting and that, you're all, oh yeah, let's go. When you get there, you got ballerinas. How are you going to feel? You're going to fucking fume on your mother. Why? Because the only reason you went on that 2-mile journey for 10 hours or whatever was to think it was all about fighting. When you've got there, it's ballerinas dancing. So now you're fuming on your mother. It's standard, innit? So why isn't the country fuming on this little fucking rat for what he's just done there? It's exactly the same, but on mass scale. He's just told all your mas, all your aunties, all your fucking cousins, all your dads, all your uncles, yo, pure freedom of speech event here, bring your kids. Don't wear masks, it's going to be safe, it's all friendly. Think about it. Loads have turned up thinking, I haven't had my hospital appointments or or this, that, this. No real community concerns. Not immigration, not this, not that, not that. Proper community concerns. He screamed, come on, you can voice your opinion on all your little issues. And women that haven't been able to like just go, wow, and dads went, yeah, let's go, let's have a scream. The hospital's shut, this, the schools, the community centres, you know, the real stuff. So they all went there under that, lulled into a false sense of security. That's what happened there. I'd say 95% of that protest was to voice their opinions about grooming gangs, social services, IPPs, tax, water bills, food, wages. 95% of that protest was that, and they got told the protest was about that by that little fucking rat. He's had all the world media all over this going, wow, look at the numbers, look at the numbers. You know what they're saying in other countries? Wow, look at the Christian Revolution. That's what they'll be shouting. Social media in Poland and all these other mad places, look at the Christian Revolution. And then you've got them on stage screaming, Christianity. Bah, 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 bah. It's fucking, I can't understand, right, how you can't see how horrendous that shit is. I just can't see it. I don't understand how all them men and women should be fucking fuming. The majority of the population of Christians, old and young, should be fucking fuming by the look of that, what went on there. They're screaming Christianity and just pushing aside all the kids from Gaza and them families from Gaza. You know them kids and families from Gaza? They're not giving a fuck about them because they think they're all Muslim. That stage was ripping that Palestinian flag up, not caring, not a single bit of empathy towards them fucking what's going on there in Gaza and Palestine. There's loads of Christians there. You got Christian kids, you got Christian families getting killed alongside Muslim families and Muslim kids. Don't get your shit in a twist. They don't represent Christ. If Christianity aren't condemning what happened there, if the leaders of the churches in this country aren't condemning what happened on that stage there, that is fuck all to do with Christ and Christ's people. I'm telling you now, don't let it cloud your judgment there. I don't even know what it is. It's like, I feel, I don't know why, I've got a responsibility to make videos and say, yo, no, that's not Christianity in this country. But I also feel like I haven't got the, who the fuck am I to do that? Do you understand what I'm saying? It's fucking weird, mate.
It is very, very important that these private museums like this are supported.
No one else is screaming and shouting at me. I don't give a fuck. It needs to be talked about.
This morning, we've got something a little bit special for you.
The Sub-Zero's in.
Camera here, we have got a very special edition of the last post. Remember,
If the people that represent Christianity in this country don't come out and condemn what was going on that stage, they're part of it. That's nothing to do with Christ. Nothing to do with the Spirit of Christ, that shit. Honest, nothing. They do not represent... it needs to be said, and lads within the Islamic community and lads within the Sikh community, because you've got representations from your fucking community up there, and it looks horrendous, mate. But you need to understand and start condemning and relating to that. All Christians aren't like that shit. They do not represent Christianity. End of. Even if I'm not a Christian, I came from Christianity. Do you understand what I'm saying? And my version of Christianity, that doesn't represent it. I've left Christianity behind. Why? Because they don't condemn shit like this. The part of the shit that I'm damaging kids all over the fucking gaff. That's why I left Christianity. I'm a man of Christ, me. It's a whole different aspect in this universe to what you're caught up in. I'm screaming unity. I've got no allegiances to anyone other than Christ. And I'm screaming what I believe Christ would want me to fucking scream at is. If we don't start coming together, confirming unity amongst us, the future for the children's fucked, and them in power will just continue to fuck us over. You've got to come together. The real people, the ones with empathy in there, the ones without any evil fucked up thinking up here. We've got to start coming together and isolating these evil pieces of shit that are sprouting up all over the gaff, getting the algorithm, getting the attention of your youth. Everything's starting to go wrong in the youth. They're starting to have fights already. You're getting groups of these sacking, groups of these sacking. It's not good. Why are they seeing that? Because they're watching the division. They're not seeing the unity at all. Nowhere.
On the M25 clockwise, an incident at Junction 3 has resulted in road closures.
Anyway,
In Leeds, the M1
choose a life, not a knife, people.
is experiencing a vehicle
I know I keep coming back to it, but I'm just stuck on it because it's so important.
3 northbound between Junction 2 and Junction
So
4,
important
delays with one lane closed.
to unify our communities. The ones that want to. The ones that don't, leave them. Eventually, hopefully, they'll see the difference and go, you know what? We do need to have unity on our streets. We do need to stop pumping drugs into our streets. We do need to stop all our young children being locked off in rooms, developing perversion, targeting women on the streets. We can't address this. This is like a universal problem. Your community's dealing with it. Our community's dealing with it. Theirs is. The whole country is. Doesn't matter what your skin colour is. Doesn't matter what your religion is. Doesn't matter if you eat halal meat or you fucking don't. Everyone's being fucking damaged here. And unless you start understanding what's happening from within your communities to destroy our communities for them rich pieces of shit up there that seem to think they represent us. They're getting on stages screaming like they've already secured your fucking votes.
That's like a 5-star review for SW1.
They're the rich, they're the elite, we're getting fucking broken down all over the place. Why? Because when we unify, we realise just how powerful we are as one. When we unify and come together, we realise the difference we can fucking make on every structure in that fucking establishment. But you need to do it together. Otherwise, it's pointless having one or two sitting on the back benches.
Fits the majority of UK homes.
It's pointless.
It's just helped me so much. With low monthly finance.
We can't do it extreme.
Get in touch today at Holt.
We've got to do it politically.
To find out more.
We can't stand on stages like extreme fucking racist, screaming our little fucking heads off because we want to get rich. We don't want to get rich. We want to have the kids rich in morals. That's our richness. That's where our real wealth fucking lies, in unity, passing down real morals to the children instead of letting them get attracted to that bullshit coming out of that little rat's fucking mouth. I've just had a restriction, so I'll go off and come back on.
How's the drawing looking, John? Yeah, little good, John.